impressive.
So he plays on all servers.
Yeah.
That's good to know.
He's a beast. Wow.
Alright, so we got Team ITN on the purple team and Team OIR, which is OMG, it's Raynar, on the blue team. Looks like my client's taking a second to catch up here. We have Rengar God as the first man.
Loading.
So you think Rengar was a targeted champion, or you think that was just something they just...
It has to be targeted because he's no longer OP. He's actually kind of... They've nerfed him pretty harshly, so he really has to get a lot of kills to get going. So definitely a targeted ban there.
Well, we got a Nocturne. We got a Nocturne ban coming out on ITN's side.
That's understandable. With that ulti of his, man, he'll just come from anywhere.
And
but there might be a specific reason.
I think they're just afraid of V because she's kind of broken right now.
Well, there's that, and I'm confused because I don't know. There could have been better bans with CC because she's so new. I don't see anybody really playing her in a tournament right now because.
Well, see, the thing is with the PBE being out now, you can play up to a month ahead of time before the champion comes out. So you can get really good with that champion, and then by the time it comes out on the regular server, you're already, know her in and out.
You just raffle some of it. I do forget about the PBE because I'm not in it. I want to be in it. I'm very jealous. Shen going out for the next ban. OMG sticking with some standard bans there, except the Rengar. I don't understand that. There has to be a reason. His ult, man, he just goes, he'll stealth away, stealth to you. There's just not much you can do about Rengar without, some form of a pink ward or an oracle's out there. Olaf going out for the final ban for interesting team.
Alright, we might have a problem. I might have to take care of it real quick.
Go for it. Anything we should be aware of?
No.
Okay. Draven going out on interesting team, or I believe my last. OMG taking out, that's going to be their AD carry for the day.
That's a good safe pickup. I like that pickup for the first one.
Well, it's a lot of fun. You don't get to see that guy too often because he'll be juggling his blades, half, the entire match. So.
Did you know that Draven can catch another Draven's axes?
I did not know that. How did you figure that out?
Well, those league facts that came across, and I was like, no way. That was actually useful because I didn't know that.
That's amazing. So for interesting team right now, we have a Kog'Maw for their AD carry, and their AP mid is going to be Ahri. Immediately gets countered by that Lux chosen by Rana over there on OMG. And I believe we're going to see a lock-in for the Malphite. It would be the wise choice to do here, just because if Malphite's open, even after all this time, I feel that League has not fixed Malphite. I wouldn't say he's a broken champion. He's such a beast. You can't put him down. Nami's support going out over here. Well, I believe she'll be the support for interesting team, which is a good choice because I'd like to see more Namis in these tournaments. Just because I don't even see people play her in ranked at all, or even normals that often. She's a unique.
I was thinking we were going to see a Fiddlesticks jungle. I was excited.
Yeah, that would have been a lot of fun. But they'd have been really squishy if they would have went with that comp, which wouldn't have been. It would have been fun to see, but they might, when it comes to the team fights, they're just not going to have any survivability, no sustain. So Darius is definitely a good choice. He might be going solo top here. I'm not sure. He looks hesitant, so he's I think he's gonna go with the Lee Sin. Lee Sin is like Samuel, Adams beer. Always a good choice.
Oh, we had another team register, so we have 7 teams now.
Oh, that's beautiful. Let's keep them rolling in, There's always room for more. The final pick over on OMG is going to be Tarek, but we don't know what Sud Herking is going to actually pick.
So if you're just viewing this, these are the brackets right here. You can go check them out at Zeke.com. That's the bracket for this tournament. Right now we are spectating Game 1, which is ITN versus SEX, which is OMG, it's Raynar. And then we have TTDG, which is Team Tower Dive Gaming, versus Team Wanna Win, TWW. And in the third slot we have Boots 3 Pods, which is Boot 3P as a shorthand. They have a bye for the first round. They're going to the second round. And at the fourth bracket down, we have League of Lobsters, it looks like, versus Pro Player PROPS. So this is going to be a good matchup. We'll get to cast this game. We'll cast another one in the next round, and then the finals. That'll be our 3 games for tonight.
Right now, our final pick over for OMG is actually Jax, and I'm still curious. I believe we're going to see a Singed. I think they know how much I love my Singed. We have an interesting team over an interesting team.
All right. So, what do you? Which team do you like between these 2 team comps? Just based on the composition of the teams alone.
They're very unique on both sides, except the Tarek pick. You always see Tarek. Even Jax more often. I like the less chosen folks over here on the right side. Interesting team, just because you don't see those guys too often. You see a lot of Lee Sin, but I haven't seen Ari recently. Kog'Maw you never see. Nami you don't see. And Singed is an old school champion that you'll see older players usually bring out. Excellent crowd control there. OMG's got an awesome team as well. I like the damage coming from Draven from early, all the way to last at the end of the game. He just hits hard, from start to finish.
Yeah.
So I like to see Draven, but when it comes to team fights, his juggling, for me as a league player, I get confused, and I want to focus on people. I don't want to worry about focusing on people watching, my positioning and grabbing blades while I'm juggling at the same time. Malphite right now is probably the biggest hazard on OMG. Just any Malphite in general can put a damper in your day. Ulting in, your whole team goes up in smoke. Oh, it's nasty. Lux has tons of stuns and slows right there. A lot of CC coming out from OMG, and not as much over here on the right side. Interesting team.
So, we've never seen either of these teams in these competitions before. We don't know a lot about these players. Based on the compositions alone, you're liking the blue team better? Is that what I'm getting from what you're saying?
Yes.
All right. You got to give me
I guess I did answer your... I kind of rambled with my ADD. I just heard this really loud crash. I think my dog just destroyed something, so I'm going to go check real quick. I'll be right back. Hopefully the house doesn't blow up.
All right. While we're waiting for this tournament to get started, this first match between OMG and Team ITN, don't forget to visit our website at InfinityBrawl.com. It is currently under heavy construction because it is brand new, but we have the basics up there. Like us on Facebook, get our name out there, help us promote this tournament, and we can try to make it get bigger and bigger. If we can make it bigger and bigger, we may even get to the point that we can get weekly prizes for our weekly tournaments, other than just a invitation to the next one that actually has the prizes. Also, we have youtube.com/InfinityBrawl. That's going to be our YouTube where highlight videos will be available once they, are edited and become available off of Twitch. We'll have them posted there, so you can go there and follow us, and you can check out any of the replays or just a complete rebroadcast if you would like.
I've returned. No damages, just a knockover.
So, have we heard anything from Mr. McCreary yet?
No. Drazgul, I have heard nothing. I do have his cell phone number. Hold on.
Hey, you told me you didn't have it yesterday. One minute away from kicking his first game off. I've been looking forward to this all week.
Pizza's here! Yay, pizza! Woo!
You are far too excited over some pizza.
Dude, the night is just beginning. The only thing I need right now is a Sam Adams. Cool. And just gave money for tips. Yeah, gonna get some pizza, sausage. I'm really not much of a fan of sausage, but I will eat it just about anything because I'm a troll. I don't know. Don't really care. Some people are picky about the foods they eat, but I was raised on a farm, you know, redneck, country, nerd, jock. I don't even know what that is. Crossbreed it, I'll just eat whatever comes my way. I don't care. Food's food, man. I love it all. Surprised I'm not really fat.
All right, we're getting ready to hit the loading screen to jump into this first game.
I've got blackness. There we go. Well, now we can talk about team comps and abilities a little bit more because the stream is now behind the actual players by a total of 3 minutes. So, wow. It's a little one-sided right now. What do you think, Brad?
Yeah, I'm seeing that, you know. But you know, elos like that, just the borders, they don't mean everything. It has to come down to being able to play as a team as well.
Yeah, you could be like the best in the world, but if you guys don't play together, it's not even going to matter. So OMG, they're very experienced right here, as you can just tell from borders alone. From season 2, they picked up they got 2 platinums right here and 3 golds. While we only have 1 silver on interesting team, and that is the Lee Sin, and a bronze. You can barely see that. Actually, we have 2 bronzes, the Singed and the Nami. But I would say that more battle hardened, just from doing on the loading screen alone, will show that OMG has been around the block a few times. We'll have Lee Sin for interesting team. He will be the jungler. So he'll be worried about farming that jungle, you know, warding it up and ganking lanes. And for OMG, we're going to see the big rock-looking lava dude, Obsidian Malphite.
You know, we got a skin tie there, 3v3. So what are you expecting to see out of this? We see that longsword and 2 pots come out on Draven. That is becoming the standard, I think, for people starting out as AD carries. Are we going to see a Draven go mid, or are they just getting ready for an invade?
For me to see the 2 health pots longsword, that's totally new. That's the first time I've seen it. And I'm main AD carry, so if that's a new meta going around, I don't know about it yet. But it makes sense because they can go immediately into a Vampiric Scepter on their first trip back. But I don't like the lack of movement there. I would rather be able to escape a jungler with the hair on my chin than
Draven,
be slow as molasses.
With Draven, as long as he plays safe until level 2, he has that W that gives him movement speed.
Well, we have purple and blue team vying for position right here. Purple team, they're actually going to be protecting their red buff, and if there's any type of gank or even the inkling of that kind of thought coming from blue team, they're going to get ruffle stomped if they try to run up there in their jungle because they're all hiding in that bush. But I think both sides are just trying to protect their area. Blue team wants to protect that blue pill over there. You know, that blue buff with its cooldowns and mana regen.
Malphite really needs that for jungle.
Oh yeah, it's like that or a Cho'Gath, you know, or an Amumu. If they lose that blue buff, which it's essential to early jungling. If they lose any of that, then they're going to be way behind, which isn't good for your team because laning can only do so much without a jungler.
Yeah, having a jungler really can impact the game. I've seen that firsthand when we went against a team that had 2 people in each lane and then a single mid.
This is interesting. If you notice, the blue team immediately took out their wolves, while red team did not take out the wraiths over there on their side, which I think was a mistake because that means the jungler is now that much farther behind in experience and gold. Malphite's going to be smiting this blue pill down and take that. And they're still at red buff up here on purple side. He's jungling extremely slow right now.
Singed is way behind. He took. They both took half health away. The red buff is a lot stronger than the blue buff actually now because of the jungle buffs.
That's true. But for his team to not stick around and help him out there,
Look at Draven. Draven's already level 2 at bottom lane. They lost out on so much by helping him out with that red buff.
And that's the thing. If they're gonna stay there, they might as well stay there for the full thing and make it a smiteless jungle, so he can go straight to blue. But now, Lee Sin, stun coming out from Terek, and he will go down from that ignite and the chase by Draven. Look at the damage. Sorry, speaking about earlier, and Nammy's sticking around, and she'll go down at her tower. Unbelievable double kill. Not only did he get first blood, that is a lot of gold to start off.
Lee Sin just got executed by his blue. He just lost that red and got executed by his blue buff right there.
But as I mentioned earlier, I said that Lee Sin was low, right? And he didn't even bother to stick around with his potions and heal up. Definitely an inexperienced team, and they're just trying to have some fun. I believe they're in a lot of trouble, not to be negative here, but this is not the way you want to start off a tournament match. And Lux just bullying Ahri out of lane. That's her counter, and I believe that Ahri's going to go down right here for that ignite. And, well, they both go down. That was great positioning by Ahri there. But Lux kind of put herself under that turret and got a little bit slowed. But it was a great kill. And there's a lot of death going on right under the top. Tag on. Sis is going to die right there from Jax from that ignite. Got him with a Q, the stun, and that was it. Oh, wow. Blue team is extremely far ahead as of right now. By 2K gold at least, and some experience. A lot more farm right now. They're in the teens, while nobody on purple is in the teens just yet. But it's League. This is an early start. Good start for blue. Doesn't mean it's far from over, you know.
Next week we're gonna have to start if the team doesn't have 16. If somebody on the team doesn't have 16 champions.
Oh, is that what happens? These guys don't even play ranked?
No, somebody on one of the other games that's going on right now. If their team.
Graven. Oh, then we'll go down again.
Yep. Hog will come down again. About to see Nami go down right here too.
Easy mode for that bot. Yeah, definitely. Since we did not, I apologize to our viewers out there. We had no idea that they didn't have all the champions, so they're definitely at a disadvantage in just champion select alone. And Lee Sin, he's crazy, taking a lot of damage there just now. And stealing some farms from their mid. Yeah, these guys, they are definitely inexperienced, and maybe they'll get a lesson in what it's like to actually play in ranked, right?
Well, what's going on is one of the teams that's in the tournament, one of the players does not have all 16 champions. So since they don't have 16 champions, they cannot start it in tournament draft because you have to have 16 players to do tournament draft. Looks like Lee Sin's gonna go down here in the jungle to Malphite.
Well, hey, this is an early program we're starting, so there's a lot of kinks we got to work out still, and that's just one of them. Another rule we'll put in place.
Yep, that'll be going in place for next week's tournament. It'll end up saying if you have less than 16 champions, you cannot enter this tournament. If you do, your team will be forfeited automatically.
Right now, a lot of farm coming out from blue team, and I believe bot is going to go down again, or at least Kog'Maw is. Oh my god, this Draven is no joke. Under that tower, takes little to no damage. Even from the explosion of Kog'Maw's passive, Draven is extremely fed right now. This game is not going well, and he's going to have an excellent build. I believe he's going to probably go back, get his Black Cleaver immediately, and he's probably going to work towards some more. He won't even need attack speed. He'll probably go for a Bloodthirster, and they're going to push this game early. At 20 minutes, I would suggest maybe a surrender. Lux going out with that stun. Oh, beautiful job by Ahri. Hit him with her pink little heart. Her E right there. That was fantastic.
Her charm?
Yeah, her charm. I said pink little heart. I knew it's called charm.
This Draven is very aggressive.
Yeah, that's what you have to be with Draven, though. You cannot be passive with him, because he's all about the chase, He's actually really hard to catch as well. Oh! Ahri stops dead center. It doesn't even bother to avoid the Lux all coming out there from her final spark. That was just an insta-kill. Lee Sin tries to go in, and Lux does escape there. Sin's right now pushing pretty hard in that Jack up top, using his poison trail.
The Singe is doing fairly well against his Jax right now.
Oh, he stuns that Sin. I believe he's going to go down here from the Ignite. Oh, he may get it. Yeah, he's going to escape there. A lot of movement speed coming from him. He must have had a ghost. Yeah, he popped his ghost there. That's how he got away.
What time are you at?
I'm at 7:37.
All right, 7:35.
7:38, 7:38, 7:38, and go.
And Draven just picked up another double kill bottom lane.
That
was a really nicely done ult. He definitely knows Draven very well.
Watch how he catches every blade there. He's just juggling, juggling, juggling. Fantastic job.
We're going to see Malphite hand off the blue buff over to Lux. Lux is going to become real strong. She's a great champion.
For viewers that don't know why we hand off the blue buff, I'm going to let Byclock here take over on that. Why do we give the blue buff to our mids?
The blue buff goes to the mids because it helps them with their cooldown reduction. It helps them with their mana regeneration so they can spam their abilities a lot more. They can farm a lot easier, and they just overall have that lane advantage over the other mid lane. Now, you only really need to give that blue buff to champions that are mid that use mana. If you have somebody that uses energy mid, the only thing that really helps them is your energy regeneration and cooldown reductions. So it's still good regardless on any of your AP mids. The junglers don't necessarily need it because their main goal is to gank, and they try to hand off the blue buff because you have your AP carry, and that's what their job is to carry. So they need to farm a lot faster and get more kills and do more damage than your jungler needs to.
That's an excellent explanation right there. Thank you for that. Another reason I had to do that explanation is because I was stuffing my face full of pizza. Oh, the fling right up there from Singed. He just doesn't even care. Singed, even from I don't know if this guy's experienced or inexperienced, but the Singed up here, he doesn't care. He's just going to fling you. He doesn't take any damage. It's hard to kill a Singed. Even if you're down and losing, he's still tough. Look at that fling right to the poison trail.
Yeah,
that would be cool.
He's doing quite well against the Jax, though.
Whoop, Jax.
But Jax is starting to get that damage on.
Yeah. All he has is a Vamp Scepter. He doesn't even have a Sheen yet or anything like that, or even a Phage, which you probably grab your Phage starting off, because, oh, well, I see Terra coming around. What is he doing? Did he... Oh, okay, the stun going out on that Lee Sin. Lee Sin is going to go down from that ult immediately on that Malphite, wasting no time to make him explode. Implode, incinerate, whatever you want to call it. That was nasty.
We got a 7,000 gold lead at 10 minutes in. Yeah, they're getting powered over right here.
Yeah, and both of them go down. It's a 4v2 bot, not much they can do. And Tarek is not even going to die from Kog'Maw's passive, just because Tarek is he had that heal, he's got his shield. It's hard to put down Tarek. They could take this tower down, but the reason why these guys, the blue team, is not actually taking the tower down is because they want to keep killing. They're having fun doing it. They're up. Daggone, they're up like 7k gold almost.
Yeah, Team OMG, they're just
they're
really enjoying this laning phase. They're not messing around.
Yeah, they're not taking it easy at all. They know these guys are inexperienced. They're exploiting it, and they're like, let's rack up these kill numbers, guys. And I don't even think they probably won't even push for the win early on. If the other team doesn't surrender at 20, it's just gonna end badly upon their pride, I believe.
Oh, we got Jax going in on Singed up top. I think he's going to go down here.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, there he goes. Now he's going after Lee Sin. He pops that ult, but he just kind of backs off for the moment.
Jax, wow.
I like Jax's ult. It gives him a lot of magic-resistant armor. Did you ever give Mercury a call?
I'm working on that right now. That's what I'm doing, actually.
Oh, we got...
Take over.
Ari might pick up Jax here, but he got Lee Sin for that trade. And he gets her down to half health before she's going to take him out. Draven picked up his scimitar. Wow, that damage.
That was nasty. Okay, I have to take a look at this because I want to know why he's building his the Bilgewater. Why did he build the Bilgewater Cutlass there? That's something an AD carry doesn't really take.
Yeah, not usually. I don't know. Maybe it's maybe he knows something that we don't.
I don't think so, no. Maybe he's just trolling because it has a unique active. And as AD carry, it's hard to get an active ability off on any item because you're at such a distance or a disadvantage from your range. That's your whole job, supposedly. So why
wow. Lee Sin just got caught out in the jungle here. He went down so fast.
Yeah, he had 3 chunks of health gone. Nami's just sitting there at her tower, right, you know, bottom, and she doesn't look like she's faring too well right now. Just as a support, when you're behind, it's really hard to help your team out because there's not much you can do if you're that far behind as they are right now.
We got Jax and Malphite going in on the Singe top lane. Looks like they're going to tower dive here, and he goes down to Jax.
Yeah, that tower's not even affecting Jax nor Malphite. Of course it's not affecting Malphite, but for Jax this early on, we're only 13 minutes in, and we already have people like Draven with over 100 farms. And if you count his 9 kills and no deaths, right now he's worth 500 gold. He's got over 200 farm almost. This is ridiculous.
Yeah, he's got that. He picked up that Blade of the Ruined King. That's where that Scimitar came in.
Let's see here. Why is Sean not answering his phone? We need to get him in here, you know? This is his time to shine, brother. So much fun.
See Jax coming back in on Kog'Maw, doing so much damage. Oh, that Draven ult was beautiful. And that was nice there. Jax kind of backed off and just said, you know, I know Lux can pick it up. I'm just going to back off and let her take it. Not give up a free kill to the other team.
That was weird. So I tried to get a hold of Razgul just now, and I got a fax answering machine, like the old dial-up tone, you know, from the early 2000s and 90s, you know, when we were kids. It's like, I'm like, oh God.
Did he give you a fake number?
I don't know. At least he didn't give me like a prostitute line or something like that. Like, are you looking for a good time? League of Legends, cosplay. I don't know.
That'd have been funny.
Oh, there goes Baron Nashor going up, and
Baron going after him. 15-minute Baron.
I don't even think Purple Team's gonna even try and contest this because they have 0 vision out there.
Yeah, I don't think they even know.
Yeah, they have no idea what's going on. Lux hitting her ult there. Really took a chunk out of the final spark. And Nashor goes down, and wow, they are bumped. Pops that Shurelius, charging in fast. So there's nothing in to charge into, so I'm kind of curious as to why they popped Shurelius just now. Just to do it, I guess.
I wonder if we're going to see a mid push at all.
All it's going to take is one push. All 5 of them group up. There's no stopping this Draven. There's no stopping Lux. Malphite's going to take all the damage, and it's going to go all the way to the base. That's
well, Draven's level 11, and Kog'Maw's level 7.
Maybe, most likely, Draven could probably 1v5 them right now. He is not normal for this early in the game. 15 minutes in, you barely have, you know, a Vamp Scepter, Berserker Greaves, and maybe a Zeal, if you're lucky. Or if you're good. That's what you should have by now. Maybe if you rushed Infinity Edge, you could get it by 15 minutes, but you have to be doing extremely well. And Ahri's going to use her ult. She gets ignited. She's trying to escape. She will get away. Hits that charm on Jax. So yeah, not going to catch Ahri, but man, he did massive damage. 2-3 hits, almost killed her. Jax doesn't care. He's going to go in. Okay, no, he's backing off.
You're a bit ahead of me again.
Okay, I swear, my 40. I'm at 48. I am at 46. Where are you at?
50.
Okay, I'm gonna stay behind you then. It seems I catch up quite easily.
We gotta push into mid turret right now.
Turret has been destroyed.
What do you think? You think they're just gonna push for the game?
I believe so. They're probably not even having fun with it anymore.
They just dropped Lee Sin and Sin instantly. Ahri's gonna go down here too. And Kog'Maw. Kog'Maw just got 3/4 of his. Oh my lord. that damage coming out from Draven is just absolutely insane at this point.
That mid inhib's gonna go down, spawning super minions. Where they're all gonna be? I'm kind of confused on this. I guess they want to buy more. These guys are methodical, you know. Right now, here's what could have happened. They could actually push for the win. They're not doing it because they don't want to take any chances. These guys are pros. They're going to push every single turret down, not only for the objectives and the gold, but to assure 100% absolute domination in this match. They're going to get all 3 inhibs, all the turrets, and then they're going to win. I wonder what,
I'm not sure if I like that play. If you got that much of an advantage, just get it out of the way.
Yeah, because, I mean, when they get to higher elo teams, if they do that kind of stuff, they can come back and lose. All it takes is 1 ace and 1 good push from the opposition to win a game. Especially when you're in late game, 40, 50, 60 minutes in, because respawn time is 65, 70 seconds. You're not coming back within that minute. So by then it can already be through your entire base, even if you had all 3 or 4 turrets in front. Nami will go down from Draven. Stun goes down from Jax and Tarek. And wow, there goes Kog'Maw once again. Leaps in. Oh, taking some damage. Oh, that turret damage on Draven. Gonna go down from that Ahri.
Final Spark just came out and got double kill. Clean up crew. Almost an ace. They're just out-leveling, out-playing, out-farming. They're just doing everything right. That's Team OMG.
You can bet that they might get the win here. They're going to be definitely prepared for their next match. These guys are solid, and they execute extremely well with their team comp. I just ate a pepper. Oh God, so powerful. Oh, whoa, wow, Lisa just exploded.
Now, it's not often you see a Sim explode.
Yeah, we were talking about that earlier, how he just doesn't die. Oh, he dies, but wow, he died there in a vicious way. But you know, that's what the whole point of a tournament is for. The people that don't make it through, you know, they usually don't have as much skill. So the most skilled players are going to go all the way through to the end of the tournament, and that's when was the best games. You know, those are the best games usually.
Yep.
But hopefully, as these tournaments go along through InfinityBrawl.com, we're going to see even better games, even at the start of a tournament. Fantastic! I'm so glad that interesting team decide to join up for the tournament, then come back again, you know, next week if they want. That's a large, substantial gold win right there. 30+ K gold, 37-3 in kills. Win goes to OMG.
That build from Draven really surprised me.
The Blade of the Rune King, that's such a wicked item. I forgot that, you know, that's what he was going for when he got the scimitar. I just got invited by Hal, OMG. Are we spectating them again?
I don't know who we're going to be spectating. I think what we're going to do is we need to check the bracket and make sure it gets reported in. Okay, so what we're doing is we're waiting on Team Tower Dive and Team Wanna Win, and we're still waiting on League of Lobsters versus Pro.
League of Lobster.
That's a really good team name. I like that one. League of Lobsters. So we have.
Oh, that's really their name?
Yeah.
I thought you messed up, dude.
No, their team name is League of Lobsters. So we have those two still waiting to finish their games, and then we'll be on to round 2. And in round 2, I think we're going to watch Boots 3 Pots versus whoever wins between League of Lobsters and Pro PS. So for now, let's go into this one and see if we have anybody on our friends list, which we do have Superfly, and go spectate that game for the rest of it. It's only 9 minutes in, so we'll get a...
Well, okay. Yeah, all right. I'll let these guys know.
If I can get into it. There it goes.
All right. Go ahead and invite me, brother.
You'll just have to spectate me. They're 9 minutes in, so I'm just jumping in the middle of their game.
Oh, okay. Roger that.
This is another one of the round 1 tournaments. It's League of Lobsters versus Pro Player Stompers.
Yeah, I definitely swallowed that pepper down the wrong throat hole. I don't know if there's other holes there, but in my esophagus, but man, that hurt. Woo! Throat hole. That's not even like a thing. I am no doctor.
Just in time to catch first blood, Sivir picked it up against Draven. Bot lane at 4 minutes in.
Hold it.
We got Tryndamere jungle, and who else? Nocturne's the jungle for which team, brother?
Nocturne is the jungle for Pro Player Stompers.
Yeah, jumping in this game a little bit late here, but looks like bot tower is taking some damage already early on. They have a Draven. We just saw a Draven last game. I'm kind of glad to see another one because now we're going to see him actually go against, you know, maybe a little bit more of a challenging opposition here at bot lane.
We got Mundo top lane going against Shen. Twisted Fate mid. I love Twisted Fate's ultimate. It's such a global presence.
Yeah,
Twisted Fate with Shen on the same team. That's so much global presence with Twisted Fate and Shen on the same team.
Don't forget Nocturne, brother. I mean, Noct comes out of nowhere from left field, ulting in.
That's
Fury.
true.
Yeah, so they got 3 global ults going on right now, and they have great CC as well. The fear from Nocturne. Leona has like 3 stuns herself as she carries an exhaust. Here comes Tryndamere coming around for a frontal gank from their tower. Hits him with his slow and then backs off because he couldn't reach them in time. Stealing some farm from his carry. He didn't want to go down there and get nothing, I guess. And I believe that the double buff Nocturne is going to run in right here and ult upon this Jack. Oh, there goes Leona where they're grabbing stun. There goes the fear, and Jax is going to go down here. There's no way he's going to live through this. Oh, Leona almost goes down, tanking like a boss in the support, and that Sivir going to pick up that double kill as Draven takes one to the face.
I'm not too sure about that pickup as Jack's support. I would have rather seen like a Mundo support. Mundo would be much better support than Jack's top.
Yeah, definitely. At least he could throw his black cleavers, or his his cleavers out, you know.
Yeah. And once he hits level 6, he's just, you know, impossible to kill. He go in there, do a bunch of damage, and then just run away.
Back. Yeah, waits for his ult to go on cooldown, and then heals up. Now, back to what you were saying about the global ults. TF has been a very popular band as of the past, I don't know, end of last season too. They've been banning him like crazy. Since he had that rework on skin, people will just use him a lot now, but with good reason. You can't escape him because he can ult nearly anywhere, and he'll get in front of you, stun you with his gold. You know, Shen's doing really well against Mundo up there at top, farming extremely well as well. Mundo only has 7, while Shen has 44. That is unbelievable. And here comes a gank from Tryndamere top. Shen really, he's just not taking that much damage from both these guys. Mundo hits him with his cleaver to slow. Oh my. Nope. He's going to get out of there, I believe. Yep,
Twisted Fate's coming in.
Yeah.
Faded that out perfectly.
Yep.
Mundo's going to go down here, and I think so is Tryndamere.
As I just spoke of, he hit him with that gold card. Here comes another gold. Not only did it stun, it killed. Oh, that was nasty. Can you imagine a card, Razor Blade Sharp, going through your heart? It's going to be hard to live through, you know, no matter how much HP you have in real life. Oh, here comes the stun going out, and her sunburst going to shield. Oh, here comes the ult from Sivir as well. She's got extremely good movement speed, getting ignited by that Draven. but she ignites right back, showing you, hey, I got one too, buddy. Taking down those minions.
The Sivir's Q. Sivir's Q does so much damage.
Oh! Raven barely escapes that altercation, but she's going to go down from this stun. There goes the exhaust out, and there goes Raven. Leona's going to tank that tower like a boss. Extremely good support going on at bot for blue team. Oh, Knocker taking a lot of damage from Lux in mid.
Yeah, Twisted Fate comes in and saves her. It actually burns her flash, too.
Yeah, there goes bottom tower, and Shen, right now, as we speak, once again, overextending. I'm not sure what he's thinking here. Yeah, he might be Shen, but you can die from a Mundo and a Tryndamere, because you got a super hyper carry, and he'll go down. It's 300 gold for that Mundo, and that really helps out Mundo, considering he couldn't farm at all, because Shen was really just zoning him.
Twisted Fate just picks up that kill on Lux. She hung around a little bit too long there.
What happened there? I missed that.
She was sitting behind his turret, or her own turret, and he just threw out his cards and got her. He's doing quite a bit of damage right now.
If you've noticed, the junglers aren't clearing their jungle. They have every minion, you know. Alright, so just farming right now. Bot lane just trying to last hit, keep their farm up so they don't fall really far behind from that Sivir-Leona combo. Right now, Sivir is 6-0, and Tryndamere will go down to that TF from his gold card and his Q. That was amazing. Lux trying to put...
She did that in the wrong order.
Yeah, she did that combo backwards. And here comes Knocker in with his ult. Global presence coming in. Oh, the stun goes out and hits TF. He won't be able to get her, but Nocturne... Oh, whoa, Shen ults in on top of Nocturne. Just, wow, that's an amazing play right there. Extremely good teamwork as she might have escaped. Lux might have escaped there because Nocturne was taking a lot of damage, and then Shen comes in with his ult, giving him health, granting him shield, if you will. And there goes mid tower, and Lux went down because of all that.
We just went bot lane, and I saw Sivir's Q chunk Draven for half of his health. 1 Q.
Did it go forward and then back?
Oh, yeah.
You know, even as a player that mains AD carries, you don't see Sivers too much. I'm not good with her. When I verse her, I get raffle stomped. I can't stand it because that Q is so big. It's not like something, oh yeah, it's easy to dodge, like easy. No, this is a big block. You know, imagine if it's not actually a blade. Imagine it's just a big block coming at you in the game world. It's like a giant Tetris. That's what it's like. It's hard to avoid. Oh, shield going up from Sivir, which was great because she avoided that stun. Gonna pop her ult, take some damage from Draven, but she's still alive. Flashes over the broken, busted down turret. Draven's still chasing, hits him with his Q, double that health goes down. And
Draven's going down too.
Yeah, Draven loses out in that altercation while Sivir, with no help from anyone, takes out both bot champions. Now that is extremely good AD carry work. She's putting in work today. That's overtime. Pay her, pay her. Oh, wow, Tryndamere just, he's gonna pop his ult, but it's not gonna be enough. Not with somebody like Sivir there, really knows the limitations of her character. What the heck? Did you just see a chicken or a rooster on Sivir?
Yeah, that's Tryndamere slow.
What the heck is that animation? I've never seen that before.
It's always been there.
I've never noticed that. Jax almost dies immediately from TF. Wow, he goes in gung-ho, but he's a support with really no support skills. Jax isn't even a thing. I don't know what they're thinking about him being support. Jax
and he goes down here to Twisted Fate.
Yeah. That damage coming from TF, look at his build. You know, this early in the game, 12 minutes in, he's got a needlessly large rod, sorcerer shoes, which grants 15% or plus 15 magic pen. So armor really isn't going to help like armor cloth, you know, this early in the game. And Akagi's lucky pick, so he's getting lots of gold, good farm, 7-0. Yeah, he's going to have a Rabadon's extremely soon. Oh, that all going out from Leona, but and she still gives that. That's a great support. Gives that kill to TF. She did not steal it, and she knew it too. She knows. Jax coming back in, gung-ho. It's just wow, he's going to take a lot of damage there. 25% of his health Draven's kind of at a loss because without a proper support, I can't blame Draven here because he's getting little to no stuns. Oh wow, he goes down again, and TF is legendary. Never takes out Lux as well.
Purple team's turret has been
I missed
destroyed.
that. Sorry, I was talking a lot. What happened there at mid a second ago?
Seems to me we're just hearing a lot of legendaries come out.
Legendary. Oh, wow. Shen also pawned his Nocturne. Mundo, being aware of what's going on, tries to leave, but then the ult goes out from Nocturne. And we also see TF pop his ult at the same time, so I'm sure he could have got the top as well. It was within range. And I noticed that Tryndamere, for no apparent reason, I guess he thought he was going to die, pops his ult there. Probably not the best time to do it because now he has no survivability within a team fight. Being as he is a super carry for late game, not early game. So you don't see too many Tryndameres right now because it's so hard for him to do much of anything against a lot of the new champions out there. He's taking Nidalee, zone him so quick early game, he'll never get any farm top. As a jungler, yeah, he can jungle, but you got to be really good and aware of who you're ganking and when you're going to gank.
Now I'm interested in that. Shen built a Riley's Crystal Scepter first, and then a Giant's Belt. I'm not used to seeing a build like that on Shen.
What scaled AP on the guy? His Q?
Maybe his Vorpal Blade?
I don't even know. He can't even scale AP? Maybe he's trolling. I'm going to have to look into that real quick because I've never seen anybody do that before. All going out from Leona, and Purple team is probably all going to go, yeah, here comes a triple kill for that Sivir. And they gave it to him. That's great teamwork. They knew they could have taken it. TF could have taken it, or not TF, but Shen could have taken it. Leona probably could have taken it. Gave her the kill. Sivir is now 13-0. Tryndamere just trying to farm top just so he can get something, anything at all going. He really needs to get some farms so he can get some items and be useful in these team fights that are sure to come ahead.
Okay, according to the Arsonist in the stream, Shen scales with AP on his E and W and his ult.
Wow, that's pretty crazy.
He thinks.
Why haven't I seen that before? And wow, everybody's going down one by one. TF's gonna stun that Mundo. They have Purple team has 3 dead on their team as of right now. Mundo just pops his ult because he's like, oh my god, what do I do? I'll just go die. He just gave up. Did you see that? He just laid down. He's like, I don't want no more of this, guys. We need to practice. They're gonna push for the win right here. Well, Lux and Draven are about to pop up, so they might be able to catch Leona or somebody off guard. Draven going in very deep. And Nocturne's going to hit him with his ult, hit him with that fear, and that's everybody just exploded all at once.
Wow. I don't even know what to say in the middle of all that. And I'm just watching it and just taking it all in.
I feel bad for Purple. I pity that match they had. I'm sure they're better than that. They just came out and, wow. They got beat down by blue team. That was crazy to jump into. 32-1. That's right. Purple team had 1 kill on their side and 32 for blue, and the victory goes to blue. And their name, what was the name of our victor there?
That would have been Pro Player Stompers.
Pro Player Stompers. Looked like they were new player Stompers there, to be honest. That was an interesting game to watch. And now I'm glad that I know that Shen can scale AP on at least 3 of his abilities, because I didn't know that. I've never seen anybody do that. Everybody I've ever seen goes tanky with him. Hell, even I go tanky with the guy. So that's interesting. So that means he could probably put on a ton of damage then. At least more than I have ever seen from a Singed.
All right, now we have all of our teams in round 2. We have Team OMG, it's Raynar, versus Team Tower Dive. And we have Boots 3 Pots versus Pro Player Stompers. For this round, we're going to watch Boots 3 Pots versus Pro Player Stompers. So the person we were just watching, Superfly, I'm going to send him a message.
Now, did you get your pizza yet? Because I'm still stuffing my face, and it's good.
Yeah, I need to message Hal back.
Boots and 3 pots. I love that. I love that name because isn't that the meta? You know, that's what everybody does. But now the meta's changing. You
Yeah,
know?
it's going to that crystalline flask a lot now. I've been seeing that coming out so much more.
I've never used it. I don't really feel the need for that. You know, I'd prefer as an AD carry or an AP mid or even a jungler to put it towards an item, you know, or even some wards. I think a good player doesn't need a crystalline flask. Health pots, yeah. Nobody grabs mana pots because, well, they're pretty much useless, you know. Those need a buff, by the way, right? Or something needs to happen. Make them cheaper so people actually buy them. Because you don't need mana pots when you have Doran's rings or, you know, Chalice.
See, this guy will need to invite.
And I'd like to thank everybody for you know, thanks for coming and joining us today here on InfinityBrawl.com, you know, for this tournament, for the second weekly Infinity Brawl qualifier. It's a great event, you know. Now we're getting into some higher skilled players. The tier is going up. We're in the second round, and it's definitely going to be magical to watch. And the final championship of today is going to be even better. A lot of great stuff coming today. Now, I'm hoping that, you know, for future weekly qualifiers, we'll see a lot more people, you know?
Yeah, we had 12 teams register. We had 7 teams end up checking in, so it was almost a full 8-team tournament.
Well, it's Christmas time, though. I mean, we're only a few days out.
I'm happy to have almost a full 18 tournament when this is the weekend that most people travel for Christmas time. So
yeah,
the fact that these guys can take the time out and make it is fantastic.
Yeah, half these guys are probably, you know, traveling across country using their Galaxy as a Wi-Fi hotspot because it's cooler than Apple, and they're just playing on the road, you know, using their 3G network, running up their mom and dad's data plan or something. Takes talent.
All right, getting into this second game. Team Pro Player Stompers versus Boots 3 Pots. Superfly is going to have that first ban. Let's see what it's going to come out as.
Boots and 3 pots. I still love that. Pro player, it makes sense. Little generic, you know. It could be a little bit more creative, but they're pro players and they put it out there, you know.
No. It's Pro Player Stompers.
Oh, see, it doesn't show that here. It just says pro player.
It's Pro Player Stompers.
Oh, it's below it. Okay.
Yeah.
The word's too long, so it puts it below. Pro Player Stompers. Oh, okay.
Alright, so we got Twitch coming out, and Alistar coming out for a Boost 3 Pots.
They banned my Twitch. Oh my god, I'm so freaking out right now, because that means these guys know, they understand that Twitch is a devastating force in the AD carry world right now. Right now, personally, I'm like 33 and, I don't know, 11 with him, you know? He's just a nasty champion, and people don't understand the amount of, well, he's not even in the game, so I don't know why I'm talking about it, but I just love Twitch, you know? His a sponge is just deadly nasty. We got a Malphite going out for the second ban on Pro Player Stompers. And so far we have an Alistar and a Shen ban going out for the Boots and 3 Pots. Did you notice, by clock, that the Boots and 3 Pots, they all have red ribbons? Meaning they're honorable opponents.
They are honorable opponents. They are definitely...
They're good.
Yes.
That's what they are.
Icons to just be modeled after. Their gameplay is heroic.
These guys are respectful. They're good. You can only tell they're good because they can't give this to themselves. They can't be like, let's go troll and give ourselves teamwork. No, this is the honorable opponent ribbon. That means the opposition, the people that you win or lose against, are like, hey, you were awesome.
I would play with you again. Good sir.
8 going out for the final ban on Boots and 3 Pots. And
I'm kind of questionable on the Zyra ban, but they don't like Zyra. They singled her out for a reason, and that's, you know, probably because of Amumu, actually, because she could counter him with her ult from a slight distance. So I understand that ban, actually. Good ban.
So the Mumu jungle, maybe?
Maybe a Mumu jungle? Because I really don't know where else he's going to go. I've seen people troll and go Mumu mid. Even the other team, you know, they're going to guess, like, yeah, Mumu's going to go jungle.
We
really
saw in a Mumu mid in last week's tournament, and the guy dominated with a Mumu mid.
Oh, that's right. Well, that was like a play for fun tournament, though. That wasn't like nothing serious.
That was still awesome. That Mumu mid was fantastic.
He didn't care. He was diving towers and doing damage. Well,
Wukong coming out, looking like maybe Wukong's going to be a top lane.
For Boots and Three Pots, we have an Ashe and my personal favorite jungler, Dr. Mundo. One of the coolest kids, especially when you get his corporate Mundo skin. You know, Mundo file, brr, brr, gonna hit you in the face with his briefcase. Fantastic.
I like Mr. Mundoverse and Toxic Mundo. Those are my favorites.
Oh man. Pro player Stompers are gonna have that Wukong and that Sivir. We're gonna see them Sivir again. Oh, maybe we are not. Maybe we are. Maybe he's gonna troll me. I don't know. I'm so confused. Maybe this is a lesson as a shoutcaster. Don't say that this is gonna be that, because they might do something else. And then you just confuse the audience. Lesson learned. Thanks, Ancient Danger. Yep, went with the Sivir, just as I said originally.
Yeah, they pick up the Leona on the other side this time, though.
Yeah, so she won't have that stun for him, but they'll probably grab Tarek, you know? Or if they want to make it a kill lane, grab a Maokai or a Volibear or, you know, somebody else. I don't know who else you would do there. You could do GP.
Malzahar mid, we don't see that a lot in tournament play.
I love Malzahar, man. He's a cool champion.
Oh, I love Malzahar too. We just don't see him a lot in tournament play anymore. And maybe, that's a good one. I like that.
Near all have like some sort of ult that has AoE, you know? He has a single target, massive damage hole. And that Anivia really counters Malzahar, to be honest. So the range that he can put out and shielding his teammates or breaking off a team fight with an Anivia is amazing. Using Anivia's wall, you know, especially when you get high up to the 18 level and it's completely maxed by then, you can cut an entire team fight in half while half the other team can't get to him. They might even
Blitzcrank support?
Oh, I didn't even realize. Oh, okay. Hold on a second. What's going on here? Zed.
No, I've seen a Zed go mid and just destroy the mid laner.
I think if he goes Zed, we'll see a kill lane bot. But he's going to take the smart choice, I think, because it's safer. We all know what Blitzcrank brings to the table. He brings a game change. The entire zoning becomes something else. And, you know, like, you get normal champions, Tarek, blah, blah, blah. You can throw out a stun or Leona or a Nautilus, and they pull themselves towards you. But that means they're still stuck in the fight. Blitzcrank does the exact opposite. He's like Superman pretending to be Clark Kent. He pulls you towards him, and then you're out of the fight. You have no help. Nobody can get to you. Nobody's going to save you. He's Blitzcrank. He'll knock you up in the air. He'll exhaust you, and he'll just ult you, and he'll laugh at you as you explode, which is why we banned Blitzcrank, because there's nobody in the entire game like him in the support area. And Nautilus is a close second, but he's needs a buff, I think. He's too squishy for support right now. Last and final pick from Boots and Three Pots will be Garen.
Now, from these two team comps, who is your favorite?
I love Mundo, but the better team comp is definitely sitting here on the left with Pro Player Stompers. I think their team comp that they have with their AoE, they have so much AoE right now, it's ridiculous. From Wukong to Amumu's unbelievable bandage.
Sivir's ult gives everything to her. And then we got the AoE ult from Anivia. It's all AoE. It's AoE everywhere.
Is ridiculous. Now, don't get me wrong. There's still a lot of CC coming from Boots and Three Pots, but not nearly as much or as effective. This is going to be a really interesting battle, because it's who's going to be able to single out and focus more targets. Because with all this AoE, you can do multiple damage, but if you all don't focus a single champion properly, then they're not going to be effective with that AoE. Because after the AoE, what happens? They're hurt, they're stunned, you got to focus somebody, namely the carries if you can reach them. You don't want to focus somebody like Garen or Leona or even Mundo unless they're completely out of range from their teammates.
Now,
So,
I just want to get a quick plug in here. While we're waiting for this tournament to start, we got another 2 minutes before we get into the loading screen.
yeah.
Please take the opportunity to go and check out www.infinitybrawl.com. Go on there, like us on Facebook, follow us on YouTube at YouTube/InfinityBrawl. Follow us here on Twitch just to show your support. Anything that you can do like that is so much appreciated and will help grow this tournament to new and better heights, and maybe we can have weekly prizes, like monetary prizes, as opposed to just an entry into a bigger tournament that has the monetary prizes in the future.
Yeah, that would be awesome. RP to give away, free skins, maybe little plushies or something. We can box up and mail off to your house. I don't know. There's infinite possibility here. There is no limit to how far we can take this together. You know.
And yes, this is one of those tournaments that is a non-for-profit tournament organization run by me. It's Infinity Brawl Ltd. So being a limited corporation, it is designated as a non-for-profit. So any funds that are donated to Infinity Brawl itself will be put back into the website, to the stream, to keep the website up, to keep the stream going. They have these tournaments going every Friday. This is our plan. This is going to be something that's going to be every single Friday of every week, not missing one, unless something catastrophic happens. So if you guys want to help, support us and help keep this going, we would more than be willing to accept any help that we can get.
Now, for our YouTube, we have no videos up, right?
Currently, our videos are not up on YouTube. The page itself is up, but I'm having trouble uploading some of the videos. I tried to upload the entire shoutcast from last week's tournament, and it did not go.
One of the reasons why is we need somebody who's experienced with YouTube, how the files should be created, split up, and edited properly. We need something very nice, very clean, like Potato Monster and them have out there. That way we can actually, have excellent videos in HD for people to watch. So that's one thing. If you guys have the talent, let us know. Email Byclock here. Email myself. Message us on. There's tons of ways to get a hold of us.
On InfinityBrawl.com, there's a contact contact us form under our About Us tab.
Oh, Mr. Mundoverse!
Yeah, there's my guy, Mr. Mundoverse.
Yeah, dude. I love Mr. Mundoverse. Everybody has him now because he's on sale.
Looks like Boots 3 Pots is skinned to win, though.
Yeah, skin to win. Well, there's more silvers on the other team.
Yeah, there's silvers, but that's borders. I'm talking about skins, man.
Yeah, gotta love the skins.
Mr. Mundoverse, Wodash, Fizzy Malzahar, Dread Knight Garen. How can you not have a Blitzcrank skin? I don't understand it. I got Pack Sivir, man. That's my favorite skin of Sivers.
Like the original, Oh, yeah. By the way, our junglers are a Mumu and Mundo. That would be Mundo for Boots and 3 Pots, and a Mumu for pro player Stompers.
Alright, I'm going to pass it off to you here for a few seconds while I go and get the door.
Oh, he's getting that pizza, guys. That's all it is. Yeah, just invite your friends. Go to Facebook. Now it's like this new tournament that's going on all the time, every week, because it's just going to get bigger and better, and things are going to come very fast for us. So we're prepared for it, I believe, and we want to take it to the next level. We want to take it so far that everybody's having a good time and people are, actually winning stuff, and these tournaments become something special, and the skill levels are just head-to-head clashing. People just having a good time, man. But it's all about winning, I'm sure, for most. All right. The usual standard buys so far. Ooh, got a Doran's Ring coming out from Malzahar. Interesting. Completely avoids Boots. Yeah, I love the new Hunter machete item that comes out. The way it just melts through the jungle. It really has saved a lot of us from buying the same old thing over and over. it'll deal that 10% damage to monsters, and you know, its rend is great too because it's got 2 passives, not just one. Deal the basic attacks with 10 bonus true damage to monsters, not people. But what's great about the machete is it'll go open up to a whole new world of things. And right now, blue team is actually synergizing together very well, going around the top side by tower, back way to the red buff. And Mundo has no idea. He's doing the smart thing. He's defending here, but Garen did not. Garen did not go and defend along the top portion. He didn't even go in the bush. So right now, Mundo's just staying there, which is kind of odd. He just got hit by an ice ball. I don't know what he's doing. I guess maybe he's pinging that, hey, they're in this bush. The entire team, all 5 are here on blue, while purple is just spread out throughout the land of Summoner's Rift. I don't know why Anivia threw out that ice ball earlier. It kind of gave away their position. And Sivir's going to teleport back right now along with Blitz because they don't want to miss out on any farm and bot right now because nothing's really happening. Mundo's going to go in here and face check this bush like just not smart since he got hit with a snowball earlier. Or the, what was that? That was the Flash Frost. And they're kind of just going back and forth, and nobody really engaged there. They knew they didn't have the manpower to really take that red buff or get first blood. So they just let it go, and they're going to go back to their blue buff, while Mundo will continue on with his red. Mundo's taking lots of damage from this jungle. He could go down here if he doesn't get any more help. Okay, there goes that smite. That's good. That's good. Blitz already vying for position there in that bottom bush. You know, oh, and if you notice, Ash just kind of came out from behind her minion, and that was if you had the foresight to see that. Oh, and Blitz goes out with a grab minion. Pulls a minion. That poor minion just took it. So Leona's not. What she should be doing is getting in this bush over here, regardless of the Blitz pull, because she kind of counters Blitz. She's not going to take much damage if she gets pulled. Wukong doing some damage there at top with Garen, but I don't understand why Leona's not. She's not really helping her AD carry in this position. She's staying behind her AD carry, but she's a tank. She's a support. She should be in front. She should be zoning. She shouldn't be behind her opponent like that, because that's not helping Ash at all right now. So that's a tactic that I would never use. There goes that Q from Sivir. I love how he's got great range, and it'll hit you on the front, hit you on the way back. Does a lot of damage, even for early game. I think Sivir needs a rework on the way her champion looks. I'm sure they're doing it because she doesn't look too pretty, but she's still a devastating champion. Oh, Wukong's gonna go in there and do a lot of damage to Garen. Garen's actually not holding his own right here, down a level, taking more damage and more poke from that Wukong. And if it goes out again, if he has his ignite, which he does, all he's got to do is his Q, pop that ignite, flash out of that turret, probably go down there. Malzahar and Anivia going out in mid right now. Anivia, I think, coming out on top of that altercation. The Space Aids, as some of the pro players like to call that Call of the Void for that Malzahar. Actually, it wasn't Call of the Void, was it? No, it was not. Oh, that's his Malefic Vision. Sorry, I don't know why. I'm so used to calling it Space Age that I forgot. Oh, there goes Garen spinning around, trying to get that Wukong and do some damage. Wukong's smart. He's really tanky right now, and he must have good runes of masteries because he's not taking any damage from Garen. Either that or Garen doesn't have good runes of masteries to give damage. Maybe he's tanky. Ash doing a good job here. She's wasting a lot of mana, so for her slow to really come out and be effective, it might cause her some trouble to try and escape later. Oh man, Wukong just going in there and taking quite a bit of damage. That Garen, it was the minion damage that really hurt him. Nivea blasted Malzahar once again. Here comes that gank top. There is no vision, so Wukong has no idea what's going to happen. And yeah, he's going to run right in and hit him with that cleaver. But he hits the clone, and Wukong with that his playful trickster. He's just gonna get away every single time. His decoy. He's a tricky little guy, man. The Monkey King. I think think Dr. Mundo there is kind of sad. He's like, oh, I didn't get it. Mundo not get killed. We run away now. Oh, take that, Wraith. Poor Wraiths. The wrath of Mundo. Pretty even on. Nobody's died yet, so nobody's collected first blood. And gold is pretty much even too. Only a point, 2K away from each other blew up, and they're pretty much even. So that doesn't make any difference at all. Everybody has the same type of items right now. Oh, here comes that Amumu. Gonna go behind, and wow, look how slow Malzahar is. He's gonna wait. Oh, there goes that wall. Oh, and that grab, the bandage toss, and Amumu will pick up the kill, which is odd. And the egg will pop from the passive, the rebirth will pop from Anivia there, and she'll live. Oh, the pull goes out from Blitzcrank there, totally grabbing it. The ignite goes out, and I believe Ash is gonna go down. Ash goes down. And next will probably be Leona. Tanky as she is, she gets popped up by Blitz there. That Q going out and really doing a lot of damage. Stun going out, and she lives to that altercation. Leona does. Even Amumu came down now. These guys are really good together. Ward in the bush at top, or at bottom, but in the top bush. And definitely Blue coming out on top of that fight at bottom right there. So that's 2-0 and first blood as well for that Amumu, which is going to help his jungle out quite a lot, because look what he purchased. He has no boots yet, but he's got a Spirit Stone. And for a Mundo, that's excellent early game for that mana regen, And even the health. And that pull goes out of Leona, who just stands there, has no idea that's going to happen, thinking she's safe. And a pause going out right now. I'm not sure why. Somebody paused the game. Maybe somebody has, to go to the restroom or something. Oh, Leona disconnected. Did she just rage quit from a tournament? I'm kind of... Because that happened... I don't know. Was it connection problems? I hope.
What's the chat saying?
They're just saying connection problems. But as soon as Leona got pulled there from that tower, popped up and exploded, because she shouldn't have been at that tower with no minions in front of her to take aggro from that Blitz grab or defend her in any way. and Blitz thinks it's the reason that she rage quit. We're not saying she rage quitted. She might have an actual connection issue. It's just funny because Blitzcrank goes, "My bad. I didn't mean to. I'm sorry." Maybe that's a lesson learned. Don't stand there in front of your tower with no minions, with that low amount of health in front of a Blitzcrank. As we talked about at the beginning, Blitzcrank is a game changer. He doesn't pull himself towards you. He pulls you towards him and his carry.
So, from the first 7.5 minutes of this game, how do you see this game going?
I don't. Now, do you want a one-sided opinion? I try and be biased here, but right now, I'm going to say that Purple has less experience than Blue. We'll leave it at that. So it's leaning towards Blue for me as of right now.
I agree, but it is still early in the game, and they are only down 2,000.
Yeah, they're still close in gold. Nothing's set in stone. This is League of Legends. The pro player stompers are good, and boots and 3 pots are as well. So I don't know if they can keep the game paused for 28 minutes, can they? My God.
No, they can't. They're allowed 2 pauses up to a total of 10 minutes. So if it hits the 20-minute mark, automatically disqualified.
Huh. They might have to go a 4v5 here, because honestly, I don't believe that Leona actually got struck by lightning just now. I think that was a rage quit straight up. Or maybe she could have been AFK at the tower. Maybe her connection did go out, and that's why she was AFK. I didn't even think of that. Maybe she died because she didn't know what the heck was going on.
I've seen lag like that in these tournaments. Unfortunate, but they happen.
Well, want to play some music right now, brother?
I got no music.
It's funny. I look over at my Chinese roommate here. He's just watching Asian porn. I don't know what's going on. I'm just going to look back at League.
Probably a good idea.
Stay put.
You might see a Tic Tac come out.
Guess you didn't follow that one, huh?
I'm sorry, I'm stuffing my face with sausage pizza. What'd you say?
I said it might be a good idea to look away. You might see a Tic Tac come out.
I get what you're saying, though. A rice patty.
A rice patty.
Oh, she's back. She did rage quit. Cool. Well, that was a nice little break. Play will resume in 3, 2, 1, go! And we're live. I think everybody's got to you know, they have to get their ground back because they're all like disorientated. Like stopping mid-match is like, no, I can't really use a good explanation for it.
What did Blitzcrank just pull there? Oh, he pulled Malzahar's little minion guy. I was like, what in the world?
Oh yeah, I was looking at top at Wukong. He doesn't even care. He's at Karen's tower.
Wow.
Away.
Ash just got decimated at her tower.
Well, there was 4 of them down there. No wonder. Poor girl. Oh, Bandit Toss going out right there. Direct hit from Amumu. Taking a lot of damage there, Malzahar. But Malzahar's no joke. Look at him. He knows the limitations of his characters. Hits him with the Malefic Visions. And the Null Zone at the same time. Did a lot of damage to Amumu. Amumu's like, ow, cry a tear. I'm going to Bandit Toss this blue buff just to make up for my butt kicking. And he's going to give that blue buff to Amumu to Anidia this time. Good guy Amumu, because most of Amumus want to take the first 2 blue buffs or counter jungle their opponents and then get their other blue buff later, just because he's mana dependent. But that's what happens when you have the new items that came out like Spirit Stone, and which really helps out a lot. Except for zoning that Ashe there, they just have to stay at their tower. They can't really leave their tower right now. If you notice, Leona has no wards out there in the battlefield. She has no wards in her inventory. So, and she's just kind of standing there. Hopefully she didn't lose connection again. She's going to be back to base. She really needs to give vision to her support because wards win games. And your carry can't do anything, no matter how good they are, without knowing where the opponents are. If you don't have vision, you're blind. It's hard for a blind person to, you know, get around without a seeing eye dog. So here, again, is an example of why we need wards. Mundo's going to go in there from behind on that Anivia. He hits her right in the face with that Black Cleaver. But Mundo almost goes down. Wow, that Ignite almost took him out there. What in the world? Executed. Malzahar just died for minions. I'm so confused on what just happened. Wow.
Minions OP, man. Never underestimate the power of those caster minions.
Pentakill. Like, oh, minions. No, they got us all. Chunking that mid tower out. A lot of minions coming, so I believe they'll be able to take that mid tower down with no resistance whatsoever, since they're all dead and they all died from minions. Well, Mundo didn't die, but he almost died. Yeah, and that tower's going to go down. I believe Amumu's. Did you notice that just now? Now, me and my buddy had an argument about this today because I'm so confused. Did you notice that the farthest person away from the tower, which was Anivia, took the aggro, not the tank? What is going on here, and what is that change that I somehow missed in Season 3?
I'm not 100% sure. We're going to have to do some research into that and find out.
Yeah, I want to know what's going on, because I've done this as an AD carry, and for some reason, the tower aggro would just take me, and I'm like, huh? And my buddy's like, no, you were just poisoning somebody. I'm like, no, I wasn't. I just got hit, and there were minions in front of me. Anivia going up for her really slow gank, because Anivia...
If you're in tower range and you're damaging an enemy champion, the tower will aggro you.
Do what? Say that again?
If you're within tower range and you damage an enemy champion, the tower will aggro you.
Yeah, but there was nobody to damage there. It automatically, instead of, okay, so they had no minions and they had no enemies that they were fighting. The closest person was Amumu.
why did the turret choose Anivia? That made no sense to me at all. And that's happened to me multiple times. There has to be something that's either a glitch or something new in the system.
Maybe it goes automatically to the person that's doing the most damage to the...
See, I was thinking it was that, or maybe it goes because the turret hits ranged people anyway for the most, or you know, it has a ranged area. Oh man, Mundo gonna miss that cleaver down there trying for that gang, but I bet Blitzcrank's gonna pull him. No, he's gonna knock him up. Saving his pull. That AD carry or whoever else is gonna come by misses his pull actually. Mundo's gonna get away. Maybe no. That ult gonna go out from Amumu and Leon or Mundo goes down. Amumu taking that tower damage so that they can get in there and get that double. Amumu does almost survive, but he took way too much damage there. That was a crazy fight. That turned out the opposite of what I thought. And here comes Malzahar for the cleanup, but it's warded. They know, and he's just gonna go back. There's those space aids again, going from one minion to the next. Look, space aids. We're worse than Herbie. He just took all 4 minions out. Beautiful. Ooh, anyway, back to the tower thing. It drives me mad because I know that I wasn't hallucinating, and now I just saw it and everybody else in the world saw it. Yeah, that tower hit Anivia. Maybe it hits the farthest carry or something. I don't know. Maybe it hits somebody that's farther away than somebody that's closer. I have no idea, man. That makes no sense to me.
I don't know. We'll have to study that.
Yeah, that's something to look up right there, definitely. If anybody finds out, let us know. We need facts, though, not hearsay or rumor. Scuttlebutt, as we call it in the Navy. Wukong and Garen really aren't doing anything. They're just hitting each other and nobody's really taking damage and just going back and forth.
That's 2 bruisers top lane for you, though, you know?
Yeah. Well, usually you see a death by now. That Dr. Mundo, he doesn't care. Problem all, he just keeps going, man. Wukong gonna go invisible there with his decoy. Oh, that Q on that Ashe right there just took half of her health. And Leona all by herself, and she goes down. Never's gonna pick up that kill. Ward just goes down for purple, but they saw her coming, so Ashe will escape the fate, as they say. Oh, here comes 2 purples on that Ashe, or that Sivir. She busted out her ult earlier, so she's not going to have any escape. That Ashe arrow goes deadlock right onto Sivir, and Sivir will go down. Oh, the ignite, and they still get a kill, and they're going to take the dragon. Unbelievable. Can't believe that Mundo went down like that from the Sivir before she died.
Hey, you're a touch ahead of me.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pause it. I'm at 11:27, or 14:27.
25.
Okay, and there we go. I'm at 30 now, so.
You figure that timing, it's like every 30 seconds, just pause it for like 2 seconds.
You know what? Yeah, I think that's what we need to do. Oh, that damage from the decoy. How did Garen not avoid that? Still nobody's dying up there at top, but was it really smart? Good farm coming out from blue team right now. Not so much on the purple side. They're having a rough time with their farming game. Something they're gonna have to work on for future reference because
we got their top lane, their AD carry, and their mid almost all over 100.
Yeah, at the same time too, and that shows you like that's great teamwork because you're all doing what you need to do. They're shutting their opposition down right now. 72. That was awesome. I just watched Garen and Wukong just clash head to head. It was so cool looking. That bot tower, barely any health left. You know, it's got 244 HP, which isn't enough to really keep it alive. It's only going to take 2 strikes from Sivir. Oh, and that grab goes out on Leona, and I don't think she hit her stun. Oh, the pull comes out from Blitz, getting her away from safety. Not only would that tower go down, they also pick up a kill on that Leona. Right now, Sivir is getting extremely fed. 6-1-1 with over 100 farm.
She's got that real early IE, you know. A pre 15-minute IE is always like very, very fed.
This is why we banned Blitzcrank, guys. because of the sheer gameplay change. Even in late game, he's still a devastating force because he can destroy an entire team fight. What you thought you were going to do, you're not going to do because he's just going to CC you down, pull you, pop you up. And Garen will go down to that great flash by Wukong in the Ignite. Popped him up with his ult, and Garen really couldn't escape there. But now Wukong is definitely up top of Blitzcrank once again with an amazing pull. He is so accurate with those pulls. Hitting he's like Maverick from Top Gun or something, you know? I believe mid tower is going to go down with little to no resistance because all they have is Leon. And another pull goes down while the Ash carrier goes down at the same time. Blasting. Ash is going to. They're all through a moo. And down goes Ash from the Ignite. And Ignite on that Sivir, but she's going to survive it, I believe, with around 50 HP. Nivea slowly chunking away at the tower. Lays down her ult to clear that wave, protecting a Mumu from maybe death from that Garen. Hey, take it over for a second, Bike Lock. I need to get some water.
So we see a lot of pings coming down from pro player stompers. They have a good idea that they know they're around, that Mundu's around the blue buff. They're just like, I cannot believe how under-leveled Boots 3 Pods is right now compared to pro player stompers. They're just getting outplayed, outfarmed, outpushed all over. It seems to me that this laning phase is lasting, you know, completely too long. We're starting to group up here a little bit in mid lane. This would be a good time for them to initiate on the Nivea if she was, you know, she just kind of backed off to the tower. Tower diving, Garen on bot lane, top lane. Oh, he's gonna go down here. 2 ults. Yeah, there's just no way you're getting out of that.
Apparently my dog ran outside and she's escaped.
Oh, you just missed an excellent gank by Superfly on the Garen top lane. Malzahar's coming top to defend. Look at that damage. The damage from that Q on Wukong.
Oh, there goes the ult from Malzahar singling out. Didn't even matter. Didn't even
Oh,
matter.
here comes the Mumu ult. Oh, just decimated. Decimated Malzahar.
Yeah, I'm ahead of you, so I'm gonna slow down.
Look at that damage coming out from Nivea. Just chunk Leona down to half health. Oh, and Ash is going down here again to this Sivir that's ridiculously fed.
Q and the flash. I don't think she really needed a flash there, but she made sure she died.
That was kill secure, man. That was kill secure.
Call of Duty, huh? Kill secure. Oh my God, Sivir.
She might have overextended herself, but now looks like she's gonna get away with that ult. She's got too much movement speed.
Oh wow, she does escape, and she's gonna dodge everything that comes her way, even the Mundo cleavers. I'm surprised. And Sivir's gonna go right back into the fight without even leaving.
Oh, that blitz pull! That blitz pull was epic. Right through the.
I think he's landed maybe, I don't know. Let's see, how many assists does he have? 8? Maybe he's landed 7 of the 8 pulls that he's got. Maybe all. I don't know. It's ridiculous. He's only missed like 1 on a minion. This guy is accurate. He's like a sniper in like, you know, Navy SEALs or something.
Passing that blue buff off there. Nivea there, that was good.
So yeah, my dog totally like running around outside like a. No, she's the craziest dog, man. I'm not even going to catch her. Just let her stay out there all night.
Oh. that pull on that Malzahar drone.
Yeah, that drone had no chance.
That drone was
done. Another kill.
It's like they Team Pro Player Stompers might be getting a free dragon here. Not much they can do to contest this.
I mean, they got Blitzcrank. He'll just pull you in, and you'll die. Like, oh, misses his pull, actually. He actually missed the pull. That's like 3 out of, like, I don't know, 12 pulls. Sivir just going back and forth. She's taunting. She's like, yeah, we got a dragon. You got nothing. If I knew a rap song, now would be a great time to start rapping. You want to throw us down some beats, man?
I got no beats.
Got no beats?
I
Me
got
either.
no beats.
We got no beats. Beat. Ah, Sivir! Like you. With the substantial lead that Blue has taken in this game, I don't think it'll last much longer. With that all going out from Wu and the bandage toss from Mumu just nailing Leona. Leona is now 0-5 with only 1 assist, so she's not really doing. She's not helping on. That pull goes out from that Blitzcrank right off from that Ashe, taking it to the face. Blitz using his Shirelius, got the speed going, not gonna get away. Sivir will go down to the split. She gets knocked up again. Support beat down. That's what that was.
Ashe definitely just got the Fist of Fury from Blitz right there.
Oh man, I felt like I was watching you know, Man with the Iron Fist. Like this is directed by Quentin Tarantino, and everybody's getting beat down by Blitzcrank.
You know you're in trouble when your AD carry is getting beat the F up by a Blitz, you know.
The house that Blitz destroyed, not built. Race your wrath. You know what though? In all of this action and death, you know, this sadness that we're seeing, Mundo still looks cool.
I'm Mr. Mundoverse, nobody can touch me.
Yeah, it's like, whatever, you get Penta, I get muscle. Oh. I'm gonna focus on this Blitzcrank a little bit. Just I wanna like, yeah, focus on the Blitzcrank. Let's watch his warding. You know, we already know what's going on with kills and fights. I want to watch how this guy moves and plays. That way other people can see. Look how he's warding everything, you know? He doesn't even have a sight zone. The pull goes after the Blitzcrank. There we go again. And he's all from Wukong. Blitz is still 1v4 here. He's probably going to go down to the Ashe. Oh no, he might survive. Oh, Blitzcrank gets away with that flash in his passive. Nobody's captured Blitz with his Sparkles.
Mumu ult goes down.
Oh my goodness.
Leona just got dropped right there.
That's a great support. See, notice how Blitz is just staying in it, and a Mumu guy lands his bandage toss there on that Malzahar. And finally,
Malzahar just gets dropped.
Blitz finally goes down. It's a sad day. We need to have a funeral, because this Blitz is my hero right now. Fantastic supporting. I love Blitzcrank. I love the guy playing him. Drop it, knee, grow. I don't know what that means, but it's cool. He definitely knows that Mundo's gonna have to pop his ult, and he's not gonna live. Oh, he does live, barely by the muscles on his arm. You know, like he deflected the burn or something.
Oh yeah, Garen's getting dropped here. All that damage coming out.
Yoda just popped, and Garen was like, "What are you doing? You're throwing it. You're just feeding. You why?" 1 and 7, you know. And Garen I think he can't really take. He can't carry him on his shoulders. Now,
Sivir is so fed.
Mr. Mundoverse can carry everybody on his shoulders. Mr. Mundoverse don't care we lose. We just need more muscle.
Give me 4 more Warmogs and I'm good.
Oh yeah, stack those Warmogs. It doesn't work anymore, but I guess it could. Yeah, just don't have the health regen as that was as good as it used to be.
I don't even know what Blitzcrank is doing there. But
he just wanted to show how awesome he is. He's like, I'm 1v5. I don't care. I'll die.
I'm gonna walk in your base and laugh and be like, "What's up, dogs?"
Maybe he hears me talking so good about him. He's like, I gotta shut this guy up. Get him off my, Leona goes out with a grab there and pops these. Oh, ooh, she has no sustain, so she's gonna drop again to Sivir. Sivir right now is 11 and 1.
Sivir's Q is just wrecking them. That boomerang blade. Oh, look, give me free mana. There's your volley. Free mana in the face.
Mr. Mundoverse! Oh, gee!
Wait till my spell shield comes back up. Wait for oh, the ult going down under the turret. Oh, wow, that AoE destroyed them.
And as we mentioned before at the beginning, AoE can be nasty. And that's what happens when you get an AoE team. I think AoE in League of Legends right now might be the most overpowered thing for a team comp, because you can't really shut it down. You can get say you go a poke team and you try to like get objectives and throw down turrets real fast. Late game, it still doesn't matter because that AoE is gonna wreck you in team fights. You know, so I still think AoE is like the way to go for a team comp. Of course, I
wouldn't be surprised to see a Baron here after this.
Well, it would make sense, you know, but do they even need Baron? They can just push and win. Oh, that Mumu comes in and saves Wukong there. But Wukong's going to go down and solo Mumu from that ult from Malzahar. And this can actually get turned around if they keep throwing around like this. Because look, now they're at 8 kills, so they're only 20 kills up, which is like almost a, I don't know, 19.
Only 20 kills up, you know, no biggie.
But doing stuff like that, like, you know, if you're a good team, pro players, you take out a couple of their guys late game, they're going to come back and push all the way through your base. Now, granted, I just realized that blue team hasn't even lost one of their towers. I don't even think they're that hurt. Mid's got almost full health, top is almost dead, and so is bot, but they're pretty much the same. With no towers down this late in the game for that global gold, and not getting a dragon for the global gold and experience, then all that Anivia wall and then pull from Blitz was just so disturbing to watch. Yeah. It's like a, I don't know, really cheesy horror movie or something, like everybody dies. That Q just decimates minions from Sivir. You see that? All of them die in a row. Now, Byclock, do you ever hit tab and remove the items and gold bar at the bottom with the time? Just to give more screen to the viewers once in a while?
No, I leave that up all the time.
Sometimes it's a good thing, you know? Just to show, like, during these team fights here. Bam, everybody's dead. Double kill from that Blitzcrank. Ash shuts down Sivir by the grace of God. Mumu's gonna pick up a kill on that Garen. And Mundo just plowing through the competition. Oh, he's taking a lot of turret damage there, and that slow from Ash. This is what put him out of the fight. Having a hard time fending off these super minions right now. They have tons of health. Super minions are beating everything. They start off with, you know, they come at you with 3,300 health. Just a ton. That's more than most champions can even accumulate by the end of a full build on a game. All turrets and inhibitors are down now, except the main 2 turrets on the base before the Nexus. And it looks like they're going to go down as well. Oh, that Amumu bandage toss. Nibia taking a little bit of damage, and that bottom tower go down, and there goes the top. Super minions pushing in. Still fighting, though. These guys are not giving up. Garen's trying to get down that Amumu. Chase him, even if he has to, like, leave the minions in the Nexus wide open. Because he knows at least it's near over, and Leona will go down again. That's 1 in 11 for that Leona. She's got to work on her positioning. And that's game 35-10 with a 30k gold advantage. All towers down for purple team, and none lost for blue. The victory goes to Pro Player Stompers.
So that was our first game of round 2. Looks like both teams have finished their games for round 2. So we'll check out the brackets for round 3. We got TTDG versus Pro PS.
Oh, what was the score between
So Team Tower Divers beat OMG It's Rainer.
Well, ask them what their score was, because I wish there was a way to post those, because I kind of wanted to see that game between Sax and TTDG, just because I like both teams, so I wanted to know who was going to win, and I wanted to know how they lost.
Alright, so what was the team that we just watched? TTDG and Pro PS, so Superfly. I'm going to have to get him to give me an invitation.
Thank you guys for playing. You know, fantastic games going on so far. Now, I don't believe since our first week we've seen anybody at the skill level of Team Anidium yet. OBS would probably be the closest second. I'm surprised I don't see OBS here today. They must be busy doing something else, but they're usually in these tournaments.
They did sign up for it, but apparently they couldn't make it.
But yeah, right now nobody is at the skill level of Team Anidium. They're on. Wow, they are very good. A lot of people here have a lot of work to do to even come close to the standard that they have placed the bar at from the first week qualifying for InfinityBrawl.
Alright, they're going into the next game creation. And just for your information, after this tournament is over with, I will be going back onto the website and updating it with the winner of this tournament. And I will also be updating the link at the top of the page. It'll link you to the Week 3 registration forms for our third weekly tournament.
Yeah. And I don't mean to discourage anybody from, you know, playing games like, yeah, nobody's as good as Anidium. That's not what I'm saying. But from team play, we're not talking about individual skill here. From team play, I have not seen anybody so far put out the synergy and the team, you know, strategy that Anidium has so far. And I've seen them play through twice and just completely dominate. They're going to need somebody that's really good to knock them off the pedestal as of right now, in my opinion. I think my cat's trying to eat sausage.